In this train video, I have a cattle car. Mine's carrying horses because I have a lot more Lego horses than cows. Um, this one essentially built itself. You know, you're just building a box, and what did I have enough pieces of in the right color and shape, quantity. Most of these are from the pick a brick wall because I like building with new pieces if I'm going to take a long time designing something, because that way it looks nice and new when I'm done. And the white pieces in particular get kind of dingy looking if they get scratched, or once they start to yellow. I'm not sure if they've fixed that problem yet, but the old pieces really yellow a lot, and I don't know if that's just due to exposure over time, or if it's only to sunlight or what, but they look very yellow, um, those older pieces. This is just built on a regular train base, one of the black bases, but I use these 2x8 sliding door pieces for part of the roof, and then as the sides here on the bottom, so it kind of covers up the black part of the frame. I had all these 1x8 tiles from the pick a brick wall, so I know I wanted to use them. I had thought about just making the whole train out of that. I think this was a little more streamlined by the way I was able to go, because otherwise I would have had to have an extra column there to hold these in here. Initially, I would have liked to have made that door open, but this worked out too well. These are the old white style Lego fences, and they line up almost perfectly. The way I connected them was basically just, sometimes it's hard to make something functional and not overbuilt. So that's why I ended up just going with this. So like, it's flush, it fits well, it doesn't add a lot of bulk. The doors don't open, but they don't need to. I just pose the horses and hay inside while I'm building it, and that's that. I don't need to get in there and move them around or anything. The fronts and the back, I use this lattice work piece. In reality, it would probably just have the fence rows all around, but this way I was kind of able to execute two ideas in one car rather than build two different cars. Those were another one that I had a lot of from the pick a brick wall. And then this is just some greebling on the side. Again, probably not very realistic, but just adds a little interesting detail to what would otherwise just be a very functional plain car. Same thing with the roof. I just liked how these white vehicle pieces looked. I think those are just resting in there. The only kind of functional thing that kind of looks like is maybe if there was some kind of extra ventilation at the top of the car. But otherwise, I think those would look more appropriate on like some kind of oil tanker car. but I like how it came out. It's a small, short car, very light. And I don't have a lot of white train cars at the moment, and I didn't have nearly enough brown pieces to build something similar, so this is what I went with.